Hello everyone, CBSE has released a new exam pattern, two terms, term 1 and term 2, right? So term 1 will have multiple choice questions and term 2 will have descriptive questions. CBSE has also released a rationalized syllabus for subjects like maths, science. Let's look at what is the rationalized syllabus of science for term 1. In science, we just have 6 chapters, that is 3 from chemistry, 1 from biology and 2 from physics. So in chemistry we have chapter 1, 2 and 3, which are chemical reactions and equations, acids, bases and salts, that is chapter 2, and chapter 3 metals and non-metals. So when it comes to biology, we just have chapter 6, that is life processes, only one chapter for term 1. When it comes to physics, we have chapter 10, which is light, reflection and refraction, and chapter 11, which is human eye and colorful world. Now let's also look at what is the scheme of evaluation, that is how many marks we are gonna expect from each of these chapters. So as per the scheme of evaluation given by CBSE, from chemistry, that is from chapters 1, 2 and 3, we are gonna get 16 marks, which is huge, I should say. If you look at from biology, we'll be only having one chapter, which is life process, and that's why the weightage is only 10 marks from that. From physics, we have chapters 10 and 11. For both these chapters, there are 14 marks which are gonna come. Not only these, but there will be also internal assessments, continuous internal assessments, which is gonna be for 10 marks. Internal assessment pattern will be completely discussing in the upcoming videos, and the total marks are gonna be for 50 if you look at. Right, so here if you look at in term 1, as you can see, so this is gonna be for this new academic year 2021 and 2022. Yes, the board has released this for both the terms. We at SuperTeacher team have done a lot of research on what this syllabus is, term by term, word by word, with respect to each and every chapter of the math, science, and so now we'll look at what are the concepts that have been removed in maths and science. Let's discuss each of them in detail now. Let's quickly go to what is the categorization. So here if you look at what are the existing syllabus and what is the something with which is not mentioned in CBSE. It is an important concept where without which we'll not be able to discuss the next coming concept. Some of the concepts are interlinked, right? So these blue ones are probably an uncertain ones, where and the red ones are the removed syllabus. Yes, so we have actually made an entire or categorized the entire syllabus into these three. So with respect to term 1 and term 2, let's look at the term 1 syllabus initially, where we have in science, we have chemistry, biology and physics. So all the three actually will be looking at each of the chapters of term 1. What are the concepts that have been removed, what are uncertain, and what are the chapters that remained. If you look at in chemical reactions and equations, which is related to chemistry, chemical equations are there, then writing a chemical equation is not there, but without which we cannot discuss balancing chemical equations, right? These two are actually interlinked if you look at, and that's why we just kept it as uncertain. Apart from that, 1.1, 1.2, everything is covered. Decomposition, displacement reaction, double displacement reaction, oxidation, reduction, combination reaction, all these are actually there, so they haven't removed anything. But after that, have you observed the oxidation effects of oxidation reactions in daily life? This has been removed. So oxidation and reduction reactions are there, but then the application part is being removed. And also corrosion and rancidity, both are actually removed. Coming to the next chapter, which is acid, bases and salts. So this is where you can see that if you see acids, bases in the laboratory, this concept is not mentioned by CBSE, but then without which we cannot discuss about acids and bases, how they react with metals, and other consecutive concepts cannot be discussed without this one. So that's why we just left it as uncertain. So right after that, if you look at almost everything is there related to acids and bases, reaction of acids with the metals, with the bases, and then reaction of metallic oxides with acids, reaction of non-metallic oxides with base, what do all acids and all bases have in common. So all these concepts are there, but when it comes to salts, you can see that more about salts, family of salts, and pH of salts. These three are actually removed, they're not present. But then the next one, which is chemicals from common salt, this is there. Crystals of salts really dry, this concept is also removed. Like this, these are the some of the concepts that are removed when it comes to acid, bases, and salts chapter. So I'm talking about only about term 1, the chapters which are there in term 1 related to chemistry. So right after that, you can also look at the next one, which is metals and non-metals. In this we have physical properties, metals, non-metals, chemical properties, all these are there. When it comes to 3.4, which is occurrence of metals, extractions of metals, enrichments of ores, extraction of metal, low in activities, all these are actually removed, they're not present. For chemistry, when it comes to term 1 of CBSE 10th grade science, next, extraction of metals in the middle of activity series, extraction of metals towards the top of activity series, refining of metals, corrosion, all these are actually removed to prevention of corrosion. So all these 3.4 and 3.5 concepts are totally removed from metals and non-metals. Let's go to biology and see what are the concepts that have been removed. First chapter of term 1, which is life processes. The uncertainty lies with what are life processes. That means this concept is not mentioned by CBSE, but then without this we cannot discuss nutrition and heterotrophic nutrition, respiration, transportation, and all that. So this is an uncertain one. Yes, the teachers can actually discuss this and then go to the next concepts of this chapter, life processes. And then when it comes to physics, which is light refraction and refraction, so all the concepts are still present, nothing has been removed in this chapter. Right, so sign convention, image formation by spherical mirrors, and mirror formula, magnification, and the refraction of light, refractive index, refraction by spherical lenses, image formation by lenses, a sign convention for spherical lenses, lens formula, and magnification, power of lens, all are there, right? Nothing has been removed, everything is present in this chapter, light, reflection, and refraction. The next chapter, which is human eye and colorful world of physics term 1, the human eye part is removed. If you look at, so there is no human eye part, and here you can see the power of accommodation, defects of vision, and their correction. So all these three concepts, the human eye, power of accommodation, defects of vision, and their correction, all these three concepts are removed. But then after that, the entire other concepts of this chapter are present, which are actually refraction of light through prism, dispersion of white light by a prism, atmospheric refraction, scattering of light, Tyndall effect, why is the color of the sky with blue, color of sun at sunrise and sunset. So all these are actually present, only the three concepts are removed from the physics, human eye, and colorful world. So this is where it becomes very crucial for us to know what are the things that have been removed and what are the other things which are present. When it comes to assessment items, we have competency based questions, case studies, and assertion reasoning. We'll be discussing more on this in the upcoming videos, so stay tuned for that. This is our live learning app, SuperTeacher official live learning app. It's available on Play Store, so just type Super Space Teacher official. You'll be able to download this particular app directly. Materials and videos will be available in this. Not only that, a lot of upcoming things also will be available soon on this particular. What are you waiting for? Just download this app and see and watch what all things that are available inside that, right? And this is also available on iOS. The name of the app is My Institute. So once you download this, it might ask you for an organization code, which is kapa. Just type that and you'll be able to log into our app. And we are gonna conduct a free mock test this August 17th at 5 p.m. so just stay tuned for it. And the syllabus will be from science, you can expect chemical reactions and equations, acid, bases, and salts. And for math, you can expect real numbers and polynomials. So all the best for that. If you want to register for this, just download the app. You can even participate from the app. So thank you very much. Hope to see you there. Take care.